Christmas, something magical happens.
Dear Santa.
When a kid sends a letter to Santa. But Liam...
To Santa.
...is a crappy speller.
This looks like fun.
Oh, that's putrid.
Thank you.
What do you want?
You summoned me.
Not what I expected.
What'd you expect?
In the movies, the reindeer usually have the antlers, not you.
Kid, are you high?
I'm ready for this.
You lucked out big times. I'm way better than Santa. Ho, ho, frickin' ho. You, my friend, are getting 3 wishes.
You mean like a genie?
They stole that from me. By the way, after you make your wishes, I'm taking your soul.
What?
You ain't never had a friend like me. Okay, that I may have stolen from Aladdin. Now we're even. Let me show you a few of the things I could do for you. I'll be right back.
It's Post Malone.
Leo!
Look, I'm worried Santa's going to trick me into getting my soul.
I think he's just confused.
We believe you.
No.
Yo, down here! What are you waiting for? Go make a move! Sue me, I'm thirsty.
I tried everything. That kid's incorruptible.
What about doing something out of kindness?
I don't even know what you just said. I mean, I know all the words, but I just never heard them in that order.
You know this man?
I'm his uncle. Beat it.
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? Oh!
That doesn't sound right.
Pardon me, kombucha.
Watch this.
Lock. No! Please! Never trust a thought. You just gambled and lost.
Nice to meet you. The pleasure was mine.
You guys saw it there for yourselves. You guys saw that satanic, demonic, just wicked trailer for what is supposed to be a Christmas movie, right? There's many things I have to say, guys, but the first thing I'm going to start off with is that this is satanic, okay? It's satanic. If you don't agree with me, I'm a little bit surprised to that, just because the trailer itself says Satan in it. So for someone to say it's not satanic, it's a little bit ironic, just considering that the movie itself is portraying Satan to be this character, Santa. And not even too long ago in one of my other videos, I mentioned that people celebrate Santa and the Easter Bunny and all these things, and these things are inherently demonic because they're taking away the attention from the one true God, Jesus. They're taking away the attention from him, and they're making it about these demonic figures and these demonic beings. So for Hollywood to come out with a movie like this, guys, it's not surprising. It's not surprising, guys. Hollywood always feeds into the satanic, into the demonic. They feed into these things naturally. You never see them feeding into anything that's Christ-like, anything that's actually portraying good morals, anything that's actually portraying Jesus, or even anything that's biblical. They don't portray these things. However, they have no problem making satanic movies, making demonic movies, making demonic gestures, showing these things. If you guys look in the trailer, there was a 5-pointed star in the trailer. I forgot what it's called, but that 5-pointed star is associated with Satanism and witchcraft. And that circle that they stand in is associated with alchemy and things like that. All types of witchcraft and satanic things that people do, and probably some of these people in Hollywood are partaking in. I mean, you literally see them doing it in the movies. So just because people are doing things in movies does not mean that they do not practice these things at home, actually. So guys, you guys see that Hollywood easily throws out these demonic movies, all these demonic things, and these things are targeted towards kids, guys. Who do you think is going to watch a movie about Christmas that says Dear Santa? These movies are targeted towards kids, and what they're doing is They're targeting our children and the people who are not yet developed mentally and who are not mature enough to understand that these things have consequences. These things have spiritual consequences. These things have mental consequences. So what they're doing is they're desensitizing our kids and us as adults to these demonic symbols, these satanic portrayals of things. They're desensitizing us to these things, guys, and they're doing it openly. It's not a coincidence that every time you see something associated with Hollywood or celebrities or actors or people who are associated with these things, it's not surprising that you see them doing things that are naturally titled or given the notion that they're demonic. It's not surprising, guys, and they play into these things all the time. People take this stuff as a joke. People think, oh, it's just art. Oh, they're just acting. No, they're not acting. It's not a joke to pretend to be Satan. And the guy, even though it says he's Santa, he definitely comes out as Krampus. And Krampus is another satanic figure. It's just another name for Satan. Just like all the other titles in history, that, you know, these different names, these different titles to these gods and these beings and these spiritual figures, they're just other names for Satan. They're just other names that Satan goes by. And this is a prime example of that. This trailer shows exactly that. And you see that they're targeting kids, guys. There's a child actor in the movie. Jack Black is talking to a child most of the time in the movie. He's there with a child in the movie. So you see that this movie is targeted towards kids, guys, and they're trying to target the weak-minded because they want these kids to be desensitized to these things. So later on, when they're adults and they want to push this satanic and this evil wickedness onto them, and they want them to practice it, it's going to be much easier for them to practice these evil, wicked things. It's going to be super easy for them to practice these things. And guys, this stuff is not a joke. This stuff is not a game. Your soul is nothing to play with. In the movie, Jack Black said that there's things that, in the trailer, he said that this comes with sacrificing your soul. Guys, these people are so blatant with what they're doing. It's not a joke, guys. It's not even funny how they think that it's funny, because they don't do this with godly things. They don't do this with Bible stories. You never see them making movies about Bible stories. You never see them making movies about Jesus. You never see them making movies about Moses, about Elijah, about Jezebel, about King David. You don't see them making movies about these people, because why? If you start desensitizing people to stuff that is biblical, then they're going to start bringing themselves to God. But guess what? You start desensitizing people to stuff that is demonic, then they're going to practice the demonic openly, and they're going to think that it is okay. Why? Because everyone else is doing it. And this is what Hollywood does, guys. This is what Hollywood has been doing since its inception. They have been making people desensitized to the demonic. And I bet when you show this trailer to a family member, show it to a friend, they're going to think it's completely normal, and they might even want to go see it. But at the same time, you show them a godly movie, a movie that is preaching the Bible, preaching the word, they're not going to want to see it. They're going to reject it. Oh, there's too many religious things in this movie. Oh, no, I don't like the portrayals. No, this movie seems lame, this and that. But it's completely okay for us to push the satanic, which is the same thing as pushing religion onto somebody. It's completely okay for the satanic to be pushed by Hollywood, and these things to be pushed onto our children, onto our family members, onto our future, guys. Your future is at stake here. Your future is at stake here, guys. Not only your future, but the people who watch this, those people's futures are at stake. Because this stuff is not a game. The devil is not a game. The biggest lie that the devil told the world was that he did not exist, which is why he goes by so many different names. He goes by Santa. He goes by the Easter Bunny. He goes by whatever character you're dressed up as in Halloween. He goes by all these other different gods. He's listed off as all these different lowercase gods, and he gives himself these titles so people do not know that he is actually the Satan of the Bible, that is the father of lies. But anyways, guys, I'm not gonna do any more preaching, guys. You guys can see it for yourself. Go see the trailer for yourself. Come back and tell me. Well, honestly, I played the trailer in the beginning, so replay the trailer if you want to. Tell me if it's demonic. Tell me if it's completely okay. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, guys. But that's it for me, guys. Peace.